wait to learn about the latest trends in clothing. Look, here comes the first model. Wait, she's wearing a whole bunch of different fruits and vegetables, an organic farm. What? And look, she's holding a bucket of berries, all alike. And really, a pile of brown, sticky compost. I was not expecting this. Madam Chairperson, honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow 4-H'ers. My name is Maria Clement from the Vancouver Island club called Cedar 4-H Club. Today I have been given the impromptu topic of food trends and their influences on agriculture. And I'm going to be talking about 3 very varied farms that I had the opportunity to visit yesterday, and how each of these is influencing agriculture. So, let's start at the very beginning, a very good place to start. Musicals aside, the first farm that I visited was called Tasty Acres, a small 5-acre farm run by a couple from Holland. The key defining feature about this farm was that it is organic. So maybe some of you are wondering what organic means. Essentially, organic means producing food that is that's not been produced with fertilizers that are synthetic, or GMOs, genetically modified organisms. How does this have a great influence on agriculture? Well, one of the key things about this is that there's a lot of diversity in the production of the fruits and vegetables. There's a multitude of different fruits and vegetables at Tasty Acres. And what's one big thing about this? Bugs. We've heard about the farmer in the dell, but what about the bugs in the dell? They are the farmer's #1 enemies. So constant rotation of crops through the diversity of the crops allows the bugs to not build up to major devastating infestations, which are really damaging to the farmer's crops. Moving on, we've learned about the diversity of crops at Tasty Acres, but what about a farm that is successful by only producing one type of fruit? Is this possible? Well, evidently it is, as I learned at High Mountain Farms, which produces only one type of berry, the hascap berry. Maybe some of you are now wondering, what the heck is a hascap berry? I was there yesterday, so let me take a minute to explain. Hascap berries very much resemble a blueberry, except that they're not blueberries. They're only blue in color, but they're actually produced by 2 flowers, so they're 2 berries coming together. They're very high in antioxidants, having 3 times the potency of blueberries, which makes them a very healthy option. As well, the key trait about blueberries is that they are about hascap berries, they're very hardy. They can withstand temperatures of -47 degrees and still survive perfectly, flowering at -11 degrees Celsius. How does this influence agriculture? Well, this allows farmers to have way more opportunities in places where they experience harsh weather conditions, as they can actually produce the berries that are successful, that would undergo the harsh weather conditions and still be alive. Last but not least, we come to a rather stinky episode of our trip. You guessed, Spa Hills Compost. Spa Hills Compost is evidently a compost farm, which is rather unconventional to my way of thinking. This place does not produce food, rather it takes food from places like local businesses such as restaurants. It converts organic waste into the compost after 6 weeks of processing it, and uses 50% of that on their own 600 acres, as well as sells the other 50% to customers. This, I think, has the greatest impact on agriculture. It may be a kind of dirty business, but one bag of compost at a time, it is promoting a cleaner culture and environment. Not only does it prevent there from being landfills to an extreme, the city wouldn't have to buy them if it's all being composted and reused, it also reduces the greenhouse gases such as methane, which would be produced if it weren't for the landfills. So today I have talked about 3 very varied farms that I had the opportunity to visit. First and foremost, I visited Tasty Acres, where we learned about the diversity of organic farming and how that influences agriculture. Next, we learned about Little High Mountain Farm, which is known for producing only one type of berry that opens up a multitude of opportunities for farmers who otherwise might not be able to farm year-round. And last but not least, Spa Hills Compost, which is making the earth a greener place with the compost that they produce. So, this fashion show may have been kind of disappointing in terms of learning about the latest clothing trends, but I certainly was satisfied by learning all about the different agriculture and food trends that are influencing agriculture and the world. Thank you.